Hi everyone, and welcome to another episode of Trip Around Multiverse with your host, the lover of chicken neck soup, Carl Charles, and
What?
chicken neck. Oh, I'll explain it a bit.
Okay, yeah, okay. And the other half of Men on a Mission, CY Chung.
And today, I have no idea why we're doing this, and
No. Because we did.
oh yeah, there's a reason, isn't there?
Yeah, there was a reason. We did the music quiz thing.
That was it, yeah.
Yeah.
And here comes the day where we're gonna talk about
Nelson,
Viscera.
what's his name? Nelson Frazier.
Yeah, Nelson Frazier. Yeah. Why do I know that by heart? AKA Viscera, AKA Big Daddy V, AKA Mabel. Yeah. He's top 5 solo matches.
Yeah. Because when you look at cage match and you look at our boy,
Yeah.
there's many multi-man matches that he is in, and most of them that are rated high are Royal Rumbles. So
Yes.
I don't know how much of the work he actually did there. So
Very
it's unfair
few,
to
yes.
say, okay, we're gonna check this guy out, and then actually it's 29 other guys also.
Yeah, and I'm not watching 5 Rumbles back to back.
Yeah.
That's like 5.
Yeah, and I think some of the other ones were
Multi-Man or Survivor Series, isn't it?
Survivor Series and Elimination Chamber matches. And then we thought, okay, well, if we cut those, we might as well just cut the tag matches as well.
Yeah. So,
And then, So we'll get straight to it. And then, I'll ask you some other questions about it afterwards. Because the combined total of these singles matches, probably didn't even put up to half an hour.
Nope. And checking their rating on Cage Match, the highest match he had was like a 5.47.
No. It's 6.14.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Well, which match were you looking at?
I don't know. I actually wasn't looking at anything. I just remember watching it and looking at the screen and saying, "Oh, that's how much this one got rated." Cool.
Yeah. So you didn't even get. Yeah. Actually, when we go through the matches, I'll give you out of 10. I'll give you the cage match ranking.
Okay.
Yeah. Chris Benoit versus Viscera. This is a singles match. Number 12 on the list, by the way.
Yeah.
Number 6. You got 6.14 out of 10 from 13 votes.
Yes.
And this was on what pay-per-view was this?
No, it was on Raw.
It was on Raw. Sorry,
Yeah,
it was a Raw Beat the Clock challenge.
Yeah, I want to say. Don't ask me why I remember the exact date. It was the 27th of December.
Yeah.
Because it was leading up to New Year's Revolution 2006.
Yeah.
Yeah, which I watched. But this match. Oh, okay.
Yeah. I was like, okay, you know what? Actually, ain't that bad.
Not that bad.
But then again, we are looking at the best of Viscera. So
yeah.
All right. It goes downhill from here.
Yeah, exactly. And you got to remember who he's in the ring with.
Yeah, exactly. I was going to say, actually, from in-ring standpoint, most of his matches are relatively the same.
Yep.
Literally.
Yeah. He's got 5 moves of doom of himself, but never wins. But
go. Can you give me? I don't even. Okay, personally, I don't even think he has that. But if you could break down what you think are his 5 moves of doom, and I'll throw in there what I think I also.
He's got.
And when I say 5 moves of doom, not literally his 5 moves of doom.
No,
it's just 5 moves that he probably frequently does. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go on.
So he's got the sort of sit out boss man slam.
Oh yeah. Wait, hold on. You're talking Black Hole Slam.
Yeah. And then the spinning heel kick.
Yes, which is basically a side roll for him.
Yep.
He doesn't get any launch.
Nope. The Samoan drop.
Yeah.
I want to say a clothesline.
Well, I don't know if I count that as an actual move. Though I will say he does the running splash.
Yep.
Or the standing splash, depending, but it's probably that's the same thing.
Yeah.
Is that move number 4 now?
4, yeah. And then A movie and he used that Big Daddy V, not Big Daddy V, sorry, as the world's largest love machine, or it was that weird.
The Viscera.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they called it in the game, by the way.
And they called it in this as well. Because I heard someone say, I was like, wait, what?
Yep.
I had to see it with my own eyes and it hurt. But yeah.
Okay, yeah, but this match itself was typical of Viscera. That's the best way I can put it. A man of that size, yeah? He's not spectacular in anything he does.
No.
It was alright.
Yeah.
That's about it. Not yeah.
Yeah.
I think did he get German suplexed?
Yeah, by Chris Moore. Yeah, Chris Moore German suplex.
Well, it was and it wasn't, right? Let me just say, it was not a traditional German suplex, definitely, because the man had to get out of the way. Right?
Yeah, I noticed that as quick as he could. He's like, all right, I'm flinging over my shoulder. I'm going to try and get out of the landing spot as quick as I could, or I'm dead.
Yeah. It was all right, though. It was all right. It was mainly chops and mainly brawl-ish. Yeah. But we know Mabel can't do a lot, so fair enough, right? And as far as his best match goes, it probably is one of the it's definitely one of the better ones of these top fives.
Yeah, I'll give him that. Yeah, it's probably the better one of the top fives, but but yeah.
All right. If you got, I mean, there is not a lot to say about that in particular. So
no, the only thing I could say was that it was a beat the clock challenge match, and Chris Benoit beat him. That's literally.
Yeah, he beat the time that was laid out. I don't know if it was someone else who set the clock.
Yeah, it's Randy Orton.
Yeah.
So basically the backstory is Randy Orton, Triple H, Chris Benoit, Edge, and there's two more people who have to get the quickest time. So there will be the first one. So they'll be the last one out of the Elimination Chamber at New Year's Revolution. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's the backstory.
Yeah. So
nothing great.
Yeah. So Viscera got tapped out. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was that.
That was literally that.
Yeah. But there's a lot to say about this next match, which is Kane versus Viscera, which number 21 spot, by the way. Kane versus Viscera singles match, 4.5 out of 10 from 11 votes. Now, when I say there's a lot to say, as far as in-ring work, it was to be expected, yeah? He got choke slammed. Cool. All right.
Yeah. Wasn't that bad either. But,
yeah. What was great, though, when I say there's not a lot to talk about in a in-ring perspective, yeah?
Yeah.
Two big guys hitting each other, except that it's not as... Kane, I think Kane can carry people sometimes, but...
Yeah.
I wouldn't say Viscera is... You're very, very limited to what you can do with Viscera.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, I've seen matches with Kane and the Big Show.
Yeah.
And they do stuff, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's... and plus, normally, Kane in matches, except for like against the Big Show or something, he's normally the aggressor, right?
Yeah.
And in this match, strangely, including the storyline, he was the good guy.
Yes, we'll get to the storyline in a minute, right? But let me just point out, this is a Backlash 2005. Now, as we don't have much to say... Oh, hold on. Let me just say, how long did this match go? About 6 minutes or something like that?
About that, yeah.
Yeah, and how long did the previous match go? About the same, right?
I think just over 5 minutes.
Yeah. Now, this is really, really weird because I watched the segment, right? before the match started, right? Just because, like, wait a minute, if the match is this long, but the video is this long, how does that work? Mm-hmm. And this is where Viscera is waiting outside Trish's room, or something like that.
Yeah,
and then he's got this negligee for her, and she's like, I don't think it would fit you. And then he's like really getting creepy close to her, going, no, it's not for me. She goes, I kind of get that.
Yeah,
and then so now you have to correct me if I'm wrong, but this is what I'm remembering. Trish has got beef with Lita, and Trish is meant to be the heel.
Yes.
Lita is married to Kane forcefully, right?
Yes.
But this is on the fringes of where they found out she was having an affair with Edge in real life. So you're telling me, and she's kind of getting the booze ish, right? But you're telling me that we're meant to cheer the guy who basically harassed a woman into marrying her,
yes,
beating up her kayfabe boyfriend and threatening to kill him.
No, wait.
Yeah.
No, wait. Okay, no, I think at this time, before the story, I'm sorry, she got with Kane for some reason, was trying to murder Matt Hardy.
Yeah.
And then to stop, she had to date him or get married to him.
There was a little bit more to that, but we won't go into it because it's inappropriate.
Yeah. So somehow we're meant to cheer the kidnapper, basically.
Yeah. Because like this makes no sense.
No.
Even if you're gonna say that Trish has been outordered to Lita, right? Lita's the victim.
Yeah.
So Trish is the heel. Kane is the heel, does heelish actions.
Yeah.
And Viscera's there because he's getting manipulated into it.
Yeah.
So it's like, this is a quiet mess.
Yes.
We have who else is he cheering? It makes no sense.
Is that because realistically, we shouldn't be cheering anyone.
Yeah.
Because like the only one realistically we should be cheering is Lita.
Yeah.
Legit, because she is the victim in all of this. You know.
Yeah. She came out with a crutch and broken leg or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Except that in real life, she's a heel.
Yeah.
So even then, you can't really. Yeah.
It was weird. It was like I
don't even know why they I don't even know what they were attempting, right? Other than to
it's like cheer for the lesser of two evils, but it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, and I think so. Trish enticed Viscera by saying she will get it on or whatever it is if Viscera wins. Yeah. And so Viscera does the the pump, the hand pump / crotch rush motion to Trish during the match, which I found kind of funny, right?
Yeah.
And Trish is like, no, you continue, you fight, you get the win. I think one time Leah gets shoved down or something like that.
Yeah.
And then Kane is. And she's basically behind the announcer's table. Kane is attacking Viscera outside. Trish is running with a chair towards him, and then Lita swings her crutch from very well hidden behind the announce table into the chair that hits Trish, that knocks her down.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
I was like, that's pretty clever. And then
that got a pop.
And then she doesn't. And then this when Lita steps up to Viscera, and he pushes her to the ground like, this seems very not cool.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, this, you could tell this is just before they went PG because that's not okay. Sure.
Yeah.
You push a woman who's also has a broken foot, so it's like again.
Yeah. Where were you? Yeah. Exactly. So are you here? Are you going all out heel? Is that what I'm hearing from Viscera? But then he doesn't. So.
No. It's
kind
all a mess.
All right, yeah. Kane gets the chokeslam, gets the win. Trish mouths off at Viscera. Viscera knocks her down. How did she fall? Yeah.
Viscera knocks her down. Yeah.
And then he is about to leave the ring. He runs back, runs forth, and does the double splash on him. The big Viscera splash on Trish.
Yeah.
Now I don't know if this is when Trish said, because she said she actually got a legit back injury from a Viscera splash, and I don't know. And then I think she started taking up yoga because of it. But I don't know if it was this.
That was that. Because I'm watching it when he done that. I was like, I don't know how you could do that safely to her.
Yeah. Well, at least like I would have thought if she was turned the other way, like her back was facing him, and he did that. Fair enough, I can see how that probably hurt your back. But the front, I'm not so sure. The thing is, though, it could have just been a bad landing, and that's yeah.
Wait, I thought it could have been from, when he gave her the bear hug.
Oh yeah. Because
he drops her quite awkwardly there. I'm like, that doesn't look.
He's not exactly the safest worker. Let me put it that way.
No.
Though she sold that bear hug. She sold it good.
Or was she really in pain?
yeah, exactly. Maybe it wasn't stunning. Maybe it was just legit pain. Yeah. Though, if he started using that bear hug on smaller people, that'd have been good on his moveset. I think it would have worked.
Yeah. It could have worked. Yeah, like you say, because of his size, it would work. But,
I want to say necessarily the match itself was great. Though is this where he also tries to do a top rope splash? Not a top rope splash, a middle rope splash or something. I think he does, and Kane sits up. Or am I thinking of the Undertaker one?
You're thinking the Undertaker one.
All right, okay. Yeah, so nothing to write home about.
No, the only decent thing I would say was like the chokeslam Kane gave him, because I thought it was gonna be one of those weird, sloppy ones where it doesn't look like he leaves the ground whatsoever, but he kind of did leave the ground. Yeah. So I will say there's a lot more going on around the match than the match itself. Yeah. And the match, like, take away the story, and it's all right. Yeah. Add the story, and you get puzzled. All right, but if you guys truly hate Trish as your beefing, right? Yeah. Then why don't you just let Viscera win, and then Viscera gets to do whatever, and then you can point and say, look, you thought you tried to get one up, but at the end of the day, you came out worse. Yeah, it makes no sense. Yeah, if it was the Big Show, okay. Right? Yeah. You'd probably kill her as well. but and like, just looking back now at like stories from that time era and the Attitude Era, I'm like, this is very uncomfortable. Yeah. And I think I don't even know. When they like, you think they're doing it for laughs, but it kind of is like not particularly funny. Yeah. Kind of like. Yeah. And let's just swap out Kane for John Cena. Yeah. Yeah. Then all right, he's all around face. Yeah. Yeah. He hadn't got nothing. He hadn't done nothing heelish or anything like that. Yeah. But it's the fact that Kane, threatened Lita, and then tried to marry her against her will and whatnot. So and I can't remember if this is before or after the other weird part of the storyline with Snitsky. Oh, this must be. This is before, right? Oh yeah, I was gonna say it must be before because I don't think Lita was on a crutch then. But as you brought it up, go on, explain the how Kane managed to get a face turn from the entire incident, because we've already set down the heel. Go on. So while Kane has forcefully married Lita, they unwillingly consummate their vows, if that's the right term for it. Yeah. So Lita becomes pregnant, and then she gets pushed off of the apron, which leads her to miscarry the baby. Yep. And this is by Snitsky, and then this is where Snitsky had his weird catchphrase of, I didn't kill the baby. I can't remember if it was that. It wasn't my fault. It wasn't my fault, yeah. And then he did some weird promo, right? And he was holding a fake baby and he boots into the crowd. Yeah. He comes out with a pram. Yeah. Talks the crap in front of Lita. He talks, whatever Snitsky's going to say. Then he pulls out the baby while, the one, I think it's got a, with the internal sounds that make the fake baby cry. And then he just boots into the crowd, and you're like, that is hilariously over the top. Yep. That I don't even know if I'm meant to boo him for it, because he owned it, right? And he just completely, he did what they said, and he completely, he's like, how do you deliver that, something like that, other than being over the top? Because you still got the rest of your career to look out for. Well, we would think, but so then Kane became a good guy because
Would you say that was a turn, or would you say when Edge actually she switched on Edge, switched on Kane to join Edge? That was the full-fledged turn.
Yeah, the full-fledged turn.
There was a segment, by the way, with Heidenreich and Snitsky, where John Heidenreich was assaulting Michael Cole in various ways.
Yeah.
Pinning him against the door and reading poetry, but Yeah. And then there was one of the Survivor Series, I think, or whatever the cross-brand shows.
Yeah, it was Survivor Series, yeah.
And Heidenreich said to Snitsky, I love your poems. And Snitsky says, oh no. Sorry. Snitsky says to Heidenreich, oh, I really like your poems.
Yeah.
And then Heidenreich says to Snitsky, I really like what you do to babies. They went like, oh, hold on a second.
Yeah, I was like,
that wording is really awful.
Yeah, it's not cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then that's how that weird story played out. Yeah.
So now moving on to it's King Mabel versus The Undertaker at In Your House 5 Seasons Beatings. This is the one with Bret Hart and Bulldog having that really good match.
Yeah.
17th of the 12th, 1995, and this got. Let's see what was the score. This is a casket match, by the way. And it came out with an extra big casket for Mabel.
Yeah.
This got 3.74 out from 26 votes in total.
Yeah.
I thought it was alright actually. I wasn't expecting anything amazing, but this is where is it Oscar? Yeah.
Yeah.
Somehow. Pre the storyline, melted Undertaker's chains, Undertaker's urn to make it into a chain.
Yeah,
that Oscar wore, which played into the finish as well. And this is where Undertaker had the Phantom of the Opera mask because
he broke his elbow, innit?
Yeah, with leg drops during King of the Ring.
Yeah, because Mabel's leg drop, innit?
Yeah. Which, as far as leg drops go, if Mabel gave me a leg drop, I like. You know when, say, Hogan gives you a leg drop and stuff like that? Back in the 80s, fair enough, yeah. But when it's starting going to the late 90s and you got more spectacular moves and then Hogan's still using leg drop as a finish.
Yeah.
It doesn't... Yeah. However, a Mabel leg drop, yeah. Right? Because look how big that guy is. You know, you get that thigh in your face. Yeah, I can accept that. You'll get a free count from that.
Yeah. Or an instant, like, KO!
Yeah. Yeah, and I think the King of the Ring just kept on giving leg drops to Undertaker.
Yeah.
Here they did kind of the same as well. Undertaker then he couldn't sit up, like he was sitting up for everything, and then he couldn't sit up from the final leg drop, and then sorry, not Mo. Was it Mo? Is it Mo or was it Oscar?
Because Oscar, if I remember correctly, Oscar's the rapper. Yeah. Mo was his tag team partner.
Okay. So someone, I think, was it Mo that put him into the casket? Yeah?
I believe, it was Mo. It was Mo, yeah.
Because they were both there.
Yeah.
Mo put him into the casket, Undertaker into the casket, but they left the casket door open because, you know, they're gonna start touring and stuff like that. Which I was like, okay, fine, that's I accept what Mabel does, right?
Yeah.
I know I take into account he must do these crowd interactions because what else is he going to do? You're going to need so many times you can strike someone in a specific way.
Yeah.
So he does that. And then they remember, oh yeah, we've got to close the casket. At that point, Undertaker, like, you know, he gets out of there. I think Mo, Oscar tries to hit him. Undertaker. Right?
Yeah.
A couple of times. Like, I think...
No, he hits him a couple of times with a chain, didn't it? And Undertaker, no-sells it. Yeah.
Yeah, because then I was like, wait a minute. Yeah. That thing around his neck, what is it? Is it got any density to it? Is it like a fluffy ring, thing, you know, like a...
Yeah, I thought it was like some weird scarf.
Or whatever, yeah. But I was like, Undertaker's not selling it whatsoever. So is it actually just... Is it nothing? Is it just a feather boa or something?
Yeah.
No, until they said it was a chain, I was like, wait a minute. Because Undertaker then took the chain off and punched Mabel in the face with it, right?
Yeah.
And then closed the casket.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, I guess. And the chain is made of the power of the urn. Yeah.
Yeah.
The urn that they melted to make. Okay, whatever. You know.
It's like, so it doesn't hurt him
I
because
don't know.
it was
Well,
a
that's the
part
thing,
of
isn't it?
him. I mean, it's one that's weird. Oh no.
Yeah. Is the urn the symbiote for the Undertaker?
I believe so. I guess.
I mean, is it the closer he gets to it, the more? Wait a minute. Didn't someone else melt the chains and the urn and turn it? Yeah.
Common Mustafa.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wait. Was it Khan Mustafa? Or was he the Papa Shango at that point?
No. He was Common Mustafa, the Ultimate Fight Machine. Yeah, he was at that point.
So
yeah.
he also did the exact same thing.
Yep. I'm pretty sure like a year later or something.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I was like, as I was saying, I was like, hold on a second, this is not the first time.
I was thinking the same thing. Like, wait,
this is probably the first time, but this is
it's not the last.
Yeah. It's just like also when you have the mirror match Undertaker.
Yeah.
Where in SummerSlam '94 you had the fake Undertaker, Ted DiBiase's fake Undertaker, right?
Yeah.
And then you had the other Undertaker, which was Kane, and then you had the fake Kane.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So how many times they run the same storyline?
Just rinse and repeat, I guess, isn't it?
Yeah.
Exactly. Forgot about that. I was like, I legit forgot about that. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Everyone wants to forget fake Kane with his with his frizzy wig. Who knows exactly? Anyways,
even fake Kane wants you to forget that. Luke Gallows. But yeah.
By the way, do you know about Blue Kane?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know how real or fake it is, but yeah.
So Blue Kane is an independent wrestler. I think he got a cease and desist as well to call himself. Yeah. He can't promote himself as Blue Kane, even though he's in the Kane suit, but blue.
Yeah.
And he comes out to I'm blue, right? And then I think he has snow powers instead, or something like that.
Oh wow.
But he's called himself Blue Pain now.
Okay.
As far as the social media handles are concerned, to get around that. But he still looks like Kane, so I don't know how. I mean, he looks like old school Kane.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know how you're going to get around that, but.
Wow.
But anyways, what did you think of this casket match? First of all, actually, let me get back to the first match, and I said it got a 6.14, right? Did you think it deserved that rating?
Yeah, I'll say it does because it was the classic big man versus little man.
Yeah.
And Chris Benoit basically wrestled himself. So yeah, I'll say it deserved.
All right, and the Kane versus Viscera match, 4.5. Did you think it deserved that?
No.
Did it deserve less, you reckon? Yeah?
Yes.
Are you taking into account just the ring work, or are you taking into account the storyline elements? As in, the whole match they would broadcast. As far from the segment where Viscera is outside Trisha's locker room, all the way to the end after she got splashed.
Everything.
Okay. You're saying it deserved less than it got, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, all right, a lot less.
Yeah, again, it's gonna sound really bad. To me, it felt like it was just Kane wrestling himself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but you weren't even entertained by that. That's what you're saying.
No.
Okay. This casket match. Oh, I don't. At this point, I know what I'm in for, right? So I know what to expect.
Yeah.
I ain't nothing great, but if the man showboats, right? If he does if he does like pantomime style acting and stuff like that, like something that entertain me, I let it slide.
Yeah.
Whether it's good or not, it's just like one of those things where I don't expect it to be good.
Yeah.
But if the stuff he was doing when he was pointing at Trish and doing the little visceral enticement sort of whatever.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, that's fun stuff. If he didn't do that, it would have made the match feel longer than it was already.
Yeah.
But yeah, even in this casket match where he was just like showboating to the crowd and everything like that. I was all right, but yeah,
but
I wouldn't say it was great either.
No.
And it was of decent length, about 6 minutes.
Yeah, it didn't outstay its welcome.
Exactly. I mean, I wouldn't say it was great, but it is. I know what I'm in for, and this is done, dusted, out the way.
Yep,
you know?
Done, dusted, finished. Never see again.
Yeah. You're saying that it did? What did you think? Did you think it deserved the 3.74 that it got?
Yeah, it did.
Okay. All right, next match. Shelton Benjamin. Benjamin versus Viscera. 8th of the 1st, 2006.
Yeah.
New Year's Revolution.
Yes.
Probably the longest match we have of in the top 5 of Viscera.
Yeah.
This is like 7 minutes ish. Shelton Benjamin for Mama Benjamin.
Yep.
And I think, you know what? I think she helped this match be a bit more entertaining. I know at a certain point, like, if you've seen her all the time,
yeah,
you which she was around Shelton Benjamin's matches, you get annoyed by her.
Yeah.
But as one-offs and stuff like that, you're like, oh, you know what? Yeah, okay. She's berating Shelton Benjamin. My boy will get you and stuff like that.
Kick his
and
ass.
You're like,
that stuff.
You're just getting Shelton Benjamin into more trouble than necessary. Yeah.
See, this match, I didn't actually mind it. I feel like this should have got a bit of a higher ranking, but then...
Wait, this match got 2.43. I didn't actually mention that, but this match got,
Yeah, but then it's gonna sound really bad as well. This again was sort of Shelton Benjamin wrestling himself.
Yeah.
And it was classic big man, little man sort of thing. And I kind of liked that.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
I'm going to say is the storyline for this is Viscera went to hook up with Mama Benjamin. And she's like, nah, I ain't going to have none of that.
Yeah.
My son will put you to the ground, boy, and stuff like that. All right. And then, Shelton Benjamin gets the Viscera spot where Viscera jumps up, gets behind him, and attacks his lower back region with Viscera's stomach. Is the best way to kind of put it, because I'm not exactly 100% sure what you're trying to do, but Shelton Benjamin was selling his lower back after that move.
Yeah, which I reckon he probably wasn't really selling, and he actually was probably hurt. But
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you say, I think most of these are like, even when we get to the last match with Jeff Jarrett, most of the time, look, he could do the basic stuff, bump and whatnot.
Yeah.
But the rest of the time is other people doing stuff around him.
Yep.
But you're saying this, you reckon this match has got higher than a 2.43?
Yeah, but I don't know, maybe because I just found it more entertaining.
Yeah.
And like Shelton Benjamin was like doing his best to be Shelton Benjamin. Yeah.
This is where by the way, I think Viscera tried to do a sit down as Shelton Benjamin, and Shelton Benjamin moved, and then Viscera landed on his tailbone, and then Shelton Benjamin got the pin from that.
Yeah. Yes.
It's like, okay.
Oh no! He gave him his insecurity thing where.
Oh, maybe okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I'm thinking of the next match, the Jeff Jarrett match.
I think the Jeff Jarrett match. Yeah.
I mean, when you watch all, the thing is, right? He doesn't vary.
No.
The only thing of these matches is like the matches only vary because of the other people.
Yeah.
In it, whereas Viscera's doing the same stuff. Now I know you could just grab a wrestler and say, "Oh, let's watch his top 5 matches and see how much they do the same stuff." Yeah. But Okada's not going to do the same stuff as he does in other matches, depending on the people.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, exactly.
Because I honestly think Okada does certain things a certain way.
Yeah.
But he adapts to his opponent as well.
Yeah.
Even Undertaker's not going to have the old like. I know there's different variations of the Undertaker. Let's just say that the Western Mortician, the guy, the undead zombie.
Yeah.
There's going to be variations of how people handle him.
Yeah.
But yeah, Viscera, he's like this. They have to approach him the same way, even though they're different people.
Yeah. It's literally cut and paste his matches. Like, oh, okay. And it's always all the ones we saw. It was the same outcome. He lost.
Yeah.
I was sitting there thinking, what was like? I wonder if he actually wins one of them. And then no.
Yeah. So the last match in this top 5 is with Jeff Jarrett, Double J. No. Is he Double J Jeff Jarrett at this point?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah. Country western singer.
Yeah.
Not Slapnuts.
No, not Slapnuts. The best. He's second best.
And you're going to say King of the Mountain is the best incarnation?
I don't know. Maybe King of the Mountain or his current one, the last outlaw.
Is that what he's calling himself?
Yeah.
Yeah. Which I'm thoroughly entertained by that one, by the way.
Yep.
So yeah. Anyways, SummerSlam 994 on the 29th of August. This match got 2.37. Like about 6-minute match. Oh, you know what? I think it's actually pretty low. This and Shelton Benjamin matches. Shelton Benjamin match. Sorry. I think they really got rated low.
Yeah, same. I don't get it because they're better than the other 3 we watched. If I'm in my personal opinion.
Oh, well, okay.
Well, except for
I'm just speaking about overall because I've seen matches worse than that.
Yeah, same. With him in them.
I personally think that Giant Gonzalez versus Undertaker at WrestleMania 9
yes, worse.
is better than some of these matches. I mean, sorry, worse. The other way around. So these matches are better than than stuff like that when I see it.
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree with you. Like, at least some of these matches kind of have a story going into them.
Yeah.
They aren't like Undertaker Giant Gonzalez. I don't actually know what the story was, and then Undertaker technically lost but didn't lose, so he was still undefeated at WrestleMania, which doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I think people just have some weird, something weirdly against Big Daddy Viscera.
Well, we will say 100%. He's not the greatest in-ring worker.
No,
put it
far from.
Yeah. However, I can't say. Oh yeah, okay. He has good matches, right?
Yeah. I'll even say it's going to be this is a weird stretch that I'm going here. Yeah. I'll even say he's better than Great Khali.
Really?
Yeah.
Give me some of the reason.
Because he doesn't look like it hurts him to walk. For one of them.
Yeah.
He can sell. Great Khali can't really sell.
Oh yes, it's true. It is true.
And at least he does moves where he actually leaves his feet.
Yeah. That spinning back heel kick that he doesn't need to do.
No.
Yeah. By the way,
but
by the way, I just checked out Undertaker versus Giant Gonzalez on Cage match.
Yeah.
Can you on that WrestleMania 9 match? Now, can you have a guess?
All right.
What rating that it got? Remember, you could do point whatever because it's like as in 1 point whatever, 2 point whatever. It's not exactly. It doesn't round up to the whole number.
Okay, I want to say it got a 3.54.
No.
Am I off?
Yeah.
Am I high or low?
You are way high.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did he get 1.0 or something?
Didn't even get that.
Oh, minus 5 stars.
No, he got 0.69.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, you know what? That's the funny thing. I think depending on... So, if we're saying, actually, if that is the 6'9", then maybe these rankings are not too bad.
Maybe. Yeah, okay. I feel kind of slighted, but justified. Okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Good on him, I guess.
Yeah. What do you think of Big Daddy V / Mabel / Viscera in overall as an in-ring performer?
As an in-ring performer, he did what he could.
Okay.
I feel like they didn't book him right until slightly till he became Big Daddy V, because they kind of treated him more like a monster. But then,
so you're saying by the time he went to ECW, well, yeah, I guess by that point they were like, we'll put him there, and then he could be the big heel kind of ish.
Yeah, because like Viscera, he was like a menace to say about a week when he joined the Ministry of Darkness. Then he became the jobber of Ministry of Darkness with Midian.
Yeah.
And then after that, he was just basically like a joke, wasn't he? So.
Well, what would you say is his best incarnation?
Big Daddy V.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Would you be like the world's largest love machine gimmick? At least that gave him something to do.
It gave him something to do, but even back then, it was kind of a creepy gimmick.
Yeah.
It's not like one of those things like 20 years later you realize it's creepy. Back then, even then, you knew it was, this is a bit creepy. Why are you...
That's because, though, look, the sheer size, like, I think it's just because, he's massive.
Yeah.
And when it's like... Yeah. All you can think is, I'm going to have to run out of here and hope he doesn't catch up to me.
Yeah.
I hope his cardio is off point.
And then wasn't really a fan of Mabel.
Nah.
Yeah, Men of Mission, weren't really a fan of them. And then he didn't have... They tried to book him good as Mabel for a bit, and then... He injured too many people. I was like,
Yeah. He injured Kevin Nash's back at SummerSlam, and Kevin Nash was like, nah.
Yep.
Big Daddy Diesel here ain't going to allow him for that, you know?
Doesn't work for me, brother. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he broke Undertaker's face. But then apparently he was going to get fired for that, innit? But then Undertaker was like, nah, don't do it. So he didn't get fired.
Well, it was like, probably was like, you know what, if it's an accident, accident's an accident, you know?
Yeah.
But Diesel, I think, tried to get him fired.
Yeah, I think that's the one. Yeah.
But I think that by that point, though, when your record is spotty for taking care of people.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember any other specific things about Viscera, but I do remember he had a match with Mark Henry. It was a... I'm sure, I can't remember if it was a gorilla press or military press slam challenge match.
Okay.
Yeah, and I was like, so how's the either of you going to lift the other person of you, right? Makes no sense. Okay. Turns out, I think it might have been Mark Henry tried to get to the sit on the turnbuckle, and it's like, no, but you wouldn't ever do that in a normal match.
Yeah.
And then he got press slammed off it. It was like, okay, but if you did decide to go to the top rope in a match, yeah, it's not like, for example, when Vader goes to the top rope and do a moonsault or the
it's
fair
in
enough.
repertoire.
Yeah. But Maho never did that, and Big Daddy V never did that, so it didn't make sense for that to happen at all.
Yeah, it's kind of like.
But then again, how are you going to end the match like that? It still wouldn't make any sense.
No.
You just don't book them in those matches.
Yeah, you kind of write yourself on some weird convoluted wall where you like, I wonder how. Oh no, I know what they're gonna do, and then they just done it. Yep, that makes sense. Why would you book them to do that?
What did you think of So Mabel? Okay, Big Daddy. What did you think of his costume attire?
Ooh.
because as Big Daddy V basically just wore the kind of the leggings-ish thing with the dungaree, not the dungarees, what's it called? What
didn't he wear like a singlet, right?
Was it a singlet or was it just straps that kind of?
No, I think it was a singlet.
Okay.
Which, yeah, it was.
I think did nothing for him.
No, it made him look bigger than he probably actually is. If that makes sense. Because I always knew he was big, but then when he came out on that, I was like, "Oh wow, this is not flattering whatsoever."
What about the Viscera suit, which is basically
a trash bag?
Well, yeah, he was buttoned up trash bag.
Yeah,
but it was all black and everything like that. At least it kind of, I don't think necessarily fit his form, but it gave him a bit more of a. Well, it depends, right? Either like you say, it looks like a trash bag, or it looks a bit more upmarket.
Yeah,
because it was a shirt. It was a button-up shirt.
Yeah,
I would say that King Mabel suit was a golden purple trash bag.
Yeah,
it was gnarly. But I think it was meant to deliberately look that way. Because I guess, are you meant to take him seriously? Are you not meant to take him seriously? Why is he like that?
I think like it was one of those weird. I was gonna say, style of the time sort of things, like because because there was like meant to be hip hop people, and it's like purple and gold are like bright and loud, and everyone wears baggy stuff in that community. So let's put him in this, which kind of made sense, but just doesn't work.
I will say, when I first saw his King Mabel, I was not impressed. I was probably more impressed with when he was King Mabel and the people that had to. He was sitting on the chair, and the people had to. Those people had to bring him out to the ring.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was. God.
Felt sorry for them.
Yeah. Them and their shoulders, jeez.
Yeah.
But I think he got a little bit more of a push when he came back, and the corporate ministry possessed him. Kind of,
yeah.
The stuff that whatever Undertaker. I think did he supposed to go into the Royal Rumble and they just all attacked him.
Yeah.
And then obviously he didn't get put in the Rumble.
Yeah.
And then he became like you said, the jobber of the corporate ministry of darkness. Yeah.
It sounded great, but it wasn't great.
I don't know about any other particular I don't think I'd watch any Big Daddy V matches unless we were being suggested them like we did.
Yeah,
because I have no desire to check them out in particular.
No.
Unless he happens to be in a multi-man match, which I'm checking out, which is different.
Yeah, and I guess I would just roll with it, I guess. Because I don't really care. That sounds bad, but
yeah, he was also. I don't know if you remember the Rob Van Dam / Dave Bautista film, Wrong Side of Town.
Oh yeah,
he was in that. I think he was one of the bouncers or door guards for the drug dealers or whatever they were.
Okay.
Gun runners? I can't remember exactly.
I did not know that.
Yeah. And this was also when Batista's acting was terrible.
Yeah, I can imagine. Oh yeah, this before Batista became the great actor that he is now.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, isn't it? Because I was like, not that I was rewatching it, but I just remember watching Wrong Side of Town. I remember thinking, okay, this might be alright. Rob Van Dam's in it. He's the main character in martial arts, right? Except that it didn't kind of translate on screen. But then, Batista acting just not as. The man's very capable now, yeah.
Yeah.
But back then he was not. That's the best way to put it.
Like saying that, I know we've randomly gone on tangent, but that's like if you go back and watch, like, say, what's that other Batista film? Man with the Golden Arms.
The Wu-Tang film, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's in that. And I remember seeing
Yeah.
that and I was like, this is terrible. Why does this guy think he's going to be an actor? And then look at it now. I would watch anything he's in now. But like he's come a long way and I'm happy for him.
Well, he put in the effort, right?
Yeah.
I do want to. I don't know if. Well, okay. I know. Well, it's the man with the iron fist, by the way.
That's it. Yeah.
But he was the man with the golden arms in that movie.
Yeah, that's why I thought that. Yeah.
And I know we're shifting on to Batista, but I'm going to ask you while we're on Batista.
Yep.
Is there any film that Batista's been in?
Yeah.
That you have yet to watch that you do want to watch?
Blade Runner 2049. I ain't seen that yet.
Oh, just you can find his segment on YouTube.
Okay.
Unless you're a Blade Runner fan, right? But you're just watching it for Batista.
Yeah,
he's only in it for like. So, if you're watching it, he's only in it for like 5 minutes.
Oh, really?
The beginning segment. Yeah. Exactly.
Oh.
He's not in it for long. But find it, watch it, and you'll be, not to say okay, not the rest of it isn't good or anything, but you're only watching it for that segment.
Yeah.
So you might as well just watch the segment.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes more sense then.
It is at the beginning of the film, anyways.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Even better for me.
Right at the beginning.
Even better for me then.
Exactly. I do want to check out what's that film? I want to check out Kickboxer Vengeance, but only because I want to say I'm a Kickboxer fan, but he's Tong Po.
Wait, really?
Yeah, Batista's Tong Po in Kickboxer Vengeance.
Oh wow! Okay,
it's a reboot. I think. It's a reboot. Also, I don't know if I want to watch this one of the Escape Plan 2 and 3, but
is he in both of them?
Sorry,
is he in both of them 2 and 3?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's in both of them.
Oh,
he replaced Arnold.
Okay. Yeah, because I saw that. I was like, I want to see it again because it's Dave.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, and maybe what's that other film? Master Z, the Ip Man Legacy, which is like I think the dude from Ip Man 3, he got beat up by Ip Man. The other Wing Chun guy, and Okay. So Batista to find a boss in that. Though I have to say, Batista, I did enjoy him in what's it called, Glass Onion.
I still need to see that as well. I need to see.
You
that
check it out.
Yeah.
He's good in that. He's really good in that.
Yeah, because I saw that's one main reason I want to see it. Even though I did like the first one as well, so I need to see that.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, anyways, because we just diverted to Batista because he just happened to. But this is not a Batista review thing with Jig.
Not
this is,
yet.
I was talking about Big Daddy V. And there's no way to come from those movies back to Big Daddy V, so you're just gonna have to do a sharp transition and go.
Yeah, we're gonna have to, innit? So and then he was never a champion. That's
Well, no, I think he was a tag champion.
Was he?
Wasn't he?
Give me a second. Let me check the Wicked Empire.
Well, no, he was definitely a hardcore champion, right?
Yeah, who wasn't in that back then? Who wasn't?
Oh, yeah, it's true.
But right, let me see. Carry on talking. Let me just check.
I'm just. Oh my goodness. I'll tell you what. Actually, let me. As you're checking that out, I'm going to do the reverse ratings, right?
Yeah.
For you, singles matches, and you try to guess exactly what these ratings are, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, and this starts from the bottom, by the way. Yeah, singles. Yeah, I'm going to give you the bottom 5 singles matches, and you just kind of give me what you reckon. Baselining, but remember that Jeff Jarrett
ain't he great? Yeah.
Yeah, was at 2.74. Okay. And Giant Gonzalez versus Undertaker was 0.69. Yeah. If you round up, I'm not going to get exact, right? But if you round up to the nearest 0 points number, I will. So King Mabel versus Yokozuna. Oh, jeez. What do you think that got out of
King Mabel versus Mabel? Blah, blah, blah. I want to say it got 1.5.
1 point? No, not even.
Is it lower or higher?
Lower.
0?
No.
0.
Higher than that, of course. Higher than that. There's some unrated ones, right?
Yeah.
Because they don't have enough votes.
Okay. Yeah.
I think the minimum votes is 5.
Okay. So I want to say 0.5.
Oh no, 0.9.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
That.
Not the minimum score, by the way. Not the minimum score is 0.5. The minimum vote is you have to have at least 5 votes in there.
Okay.
Okay, so I think Mabel versus Undertaker. This is the King of the Ring match.
Okay.
What do you think that got?
Oh, because this is lower than this.
Yeah.
0.7.
No, actually, it's got to be higher now because it's going to the bottom 5 and it goes in the reverse order now.
Ah, okay. I don't know, so it's gonna be higher.
Yeah.
1.5.
Oof. 1.16. But I will say this, right? Considering I just said I won't go out of the way to watch a Mabel match.
Yeah.
I might just go out of my way to watch this match because if this, I kind of remember this match, but I don't really think I wouldn't score it this low.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Oh.
Maybe Mabel versus Savio Vega. What do you think it got?
Mabel versus Savio Vega. I want to say that probably got. So it's gonna be higher than the last one, right?
Yeah.
1.8.
Oh no, 1.31.
Oh wow, okay.
Diesel versus King Mabel. And this is the SummerSlam match they're talking about.
2.1.
No, not even that. 1.35. So I'm and then the last one that's got to score a rating on it is IRS versus King Mabel.
Oh.
And then, by the way, the next match is the Jeff Jarrett match. So it's between 1.35 and 2. Oh no, it's a different Jeff Jarrett match. Oh yeah, no, and 2.37. Yeah, that's right. It was the same Jeff Jarrett match.
Oh.
Yeah.
Poor Jeff had to go for it twice.
Oh
wow, okay. This is terrible.
Yeah. So I got 2.12.
2.12.
But I'm actually intrigued because I don't think personally that these matches would have got that low or should have got that low.
Yeah. So
maybe I will watch these matches. But only because the score of the matches is like, is this the same as... Are people being too harsh? What do you expect,
I kind of think they are.
Yeah.
But who am I to? I'm just a man who has no opinion in the world. But yeah, I think they are.
I mean, hey. Look, he's not the best wrestler in the world.
No, he's not the best, but he's not the worst either.
Yeah. And he can showboat. He does. He knows when to do his showboating. Yeah, and maybe because most of I would say his match types is probably him beating up someone, like brawling, like being the getting the advantage in the brawl, and then healing on the crowd.
Yeah,
So yeah.
Yeah, I don't think.
What do you expect?
Like, I've personally seen a lot worse than him. Like, he doesn't have go away heat with me, but like, he doesn't have like, yay, he's here.
I think he's just one of them dudes.
Yeah.
I think if I remember correctly, though I might be wrong here. But when Christian won the world heavyweight title.
Yeah.
And they're like, to the crowd. So we will have three contenders for the title.
Yeah.
Randy Orton, and he got a big cheer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who was the other person? Great Khali, I think. Right.
Yeah.
I think he didn't get much of a reaction. And Big Daddy V / Viscera or whatever. So of course people are going to choose Randy Orton. You've given what reason are they going to choose anyone else?
Yeah. Why? Why it's like, when you kind of manipulate the crowd, isn't it? Because
I could be wrong with the amount the people though that were given the choice, but I for some reason I just assumed it was them.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm like, right, okay, yeah.
But
I mean, like you say, I wouldn't. If he was in my roster, I wouldn't push him particularly, right?
yeah.
But was he hated to the point where you wanted him to get off your TV? Not really. He just was taking up TV time that could have been better spent with other people, maybe. But I think he could do the fundamentals and the basics, which makes him useful at certain situations.
Yeah.
When you need that big guy for the like smaller guy to beef around with.
Yeah.
To make them the underdog.
Yeah. Like, he should have been taken a bit more seriously, a tiny bit more. But
yeah, I think that might be because of his limited ring ability that didn't help him. But the thing is, as much as we're saying limited ring ability, by the way, I would say Batista's a big guy. He can do stuff.
Even I want to say
Mark Henry got eventually. Sorry.
Even like Yokozuna, he was a big guy and he could do a lot. Well,
yeah, Vader as well.
End, but, yeah.
We talk about big guys as well that can do stuff, right? Kevin Nash, when he wants to, he can do stuff. But Kevin Nash, can you name me the notorious Kevin Nash 5 moves of doom?
Snake Eyes. That's when he has when his shoulder drops you onto the turnbuckle. Big boot. He has a choke slam.
Well, no, but we'll get the jackknife powerbomb. Yeah, of course, it's finished.
Yeah.
The sidewalk slam and the choke, the corner boot in the court. See the picture. You know when he does that thing with the
yeah.
The fingers, right?
Yeah.
The reverse, the mirror L, the L and mirror L elbow or whatever it is.
Yeah.
The picture elbow, whatever.
Yeah.
And I'll include the corner boot choke as well because I think the elbow, and then sometimes they do a corner boot choke.
Yeah.
And then they joke about how Jim Cornette was trying to teach Glenn Jacobs to be the fake Diesel.
Yeah.
And gave him and told him to do those moves. And then they're like, yeah, but Nash has got one more move than that, and there's the hair flip.
Oh yeah. Oh,
yeah.
Poor guy.
Even though I would say it's much we're joking about Kevin Nash there, he's actually really capable and he's got charisma.
He's got charisma. Yeah.
So as you know, and he can do stuff. He could do a lot more than some people.
Yeah.
He was a lot more before his knees. Even before his knees, people could work around him.
Yeah.
So,
he was fine. Yeah.
But yeah, I know he could sell for people and work with them as most of the other big guys, right?
Yeah.
Then you get people like Great Khali, like you're saying, but that's because there's mobility issues. I think Giant Gonzalez, who couldn't do anything actually.
Yeah. Nothing at all.
Yeah.
Nothing at all.
And then and people like Viscera, where you have to work around them, but it's just like you can only do so much.
Yep.
Especially if you can't knock them off their feet. I know, for example, if it was a Bret Hart match, right? Bret would go for the legs, but what's he gonna do with Viscera?
Yeah, nothing.
Yeah, not as if he could. I mean, to be fair, Bret had the match with Yokozuna, so hey.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Yeah. And I didn't Angle do the ankle lock on Viscera at one point.
I believe so. Yeah, I think he did beat him, innit? Yeah, when he's in ECW and he was Big Daddy V. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, did you know that in the Independence Circuits he was also Big Daddy Voodoo?
Oh, that's upsetting.
Yeah.
Big Daddy Voodoo.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
Wow.
Yeah, I would if he added that bear hug to his repertoire.
Yeah.
I think that would have given him some more stuff to do. I don't know about chokeslam, by the way, but he did do a double choke bomb.
Yeah, which I thought was his finisher. When he hit, I can't remember who hit with it. I was like, oh, that's cool. And then he didn't win. I was like, that's upsetting. And then he ended up losing. But yeah, like you have such a, and it looked pretty good. So I was like, oh, but that's not your okay.
Yeah, I wonder, like, so okay, the Viscera splash, fair enough, yeah, but that's because I don't think that people that it actually knocked out people, the wind off people. It's just that they couldn't get their shoulders up because Viscera's weight's all on top of you.
Yeah.
So that's a different from a, it's like not a knockout finisher, but like an inability to kick out style pin finisher.
Also, what I just realised was hilarious. Talk about like having new weight on him and stuff like that. Like that last match with him and Jeff Jarrett.
Yeah,
basically Jeff Jarrett kind of rolled him up.
Yeah.
But yet his shoulders
came off the ground.
Several times. Yeah.
Yeah, but we'll just say the referee couldn't see it.
We'll say that. But even then, I was like, I don't know how Jeff Jarrett, who you're like, you weigh 2 of him, is able to keep you down. Sure.
Yeah. But yeah, that I think that closes us up for Big Daddy V, Viscera, Mabel, Big Daddy Voodoo, Nelson Frazier Jr.
Yes.
Unless you got other.
I was just gonna like, cause look at his Wikipedia. And he's right. He was tag team champions with Mo and Mission. Also, King of the Ring. One time. Oh yeah. King of the Ring. One time of Hardcore champion as well. Yeah.
Which would you say he was the first King of the Ring that, in your opinion, in my opinion, I'll say it straight, I don't think he deserved it, to be honest.
No, he didn't. No.
Looking at the
field.
King of the Ring 95,
yeah. So we had in that Atom Bomb, Jeff Jarrett, Undertaker, Karma, Duke Dozer.
Duke Dumpster Dozer.
Yeah. King Kong Bundy, Shawn Michaels, Bob Holly, Mantor, okay. The Roadie, Doink the Clown, Lex Luger, Yokozuna, Razor Ramon, and Jacob Blue. Who the hell was that?
Jobber.
He's one of the Harris twins. Yeah. Oh God. Yeah.
So the finals of that was Mabel and Xavier Vega.
Yeah.
Look,
Xavier Vega just win.
All the people that seem to have won their field were the wrong people.
Yeah.
In your opinion, who would you have won if your roster was this? Take into account, by the way, if you remember whatever storylines were going on at that time.
Barely any of them. Okay, I wouldn't have Undertaker win, as I pointed out. No. Like, this is beneath him, if I'm honest. Same with Shawn Michaels at this point, it's beneath him.
Well, no. Oh, yeah. Well, no, to be fair, he has not won the world title yet at this point.
I know, but he's like multi-time Intercontinental champion.
It is in his push, in the realm of his push.
Still don't think he needed this.
Okay.
I didn't need this. And then, again, Yokozuna and this is beneath him.
Yeah.
Same Razor Ramon.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, yeah. Look, I agree with you at certain points, right? I think they're probably better contenders to win the entire thing. But yeah, like you say, I think I would book someone more mid-cardish to win it.
Yeah, someone that you want to bring up. Yeah. So
no, I think we're probably going to say Jeff Jarrett should have won it, right?
Yeah, I was going to say Jeff Jarrett, or even you should say Savio Vega win it.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know. You would say let Lex Luger win it?
Nah, because he was dead on arrival at this point.
Okay. So your field, our field, if we're going to be closing it down, it will probably be. So we're saying probably between Jeff Jarrett. Yep. Shawn Michaels, so you're saying nope. Because he's beyond him, and Razor Ramon. That's what I'd probably put those as my top 3 to win it.
Yeah.
So I'd probably have Jeff Jarrett win it, beat both of those guys through shenanigans, and then you get heel. But then if he was more if he was the slapnuts Jeff Jarrett at that point, I would book him to have more chance of winning it.
Even if he's
I don't think country singer Jeff Jarrett. I don't know about that.
I wouldn't say Slapknot Jeff Jarrett. I'd know the version of him before he left WCW, before he left the WWE to go WCW.
Yeah. Isn't that the Slapnuts version?
No, Slapnuts. It's like proto form Slapnuts. It's toxic masculinity. Jeff Jarrett.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Toxic Masculinity, Jeff Jarrett. Yeah.
Yeah, that version. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That version, I'd probably. Then he'd be like, then you could just go completely overboard and all that other stuff that you might make Jeff Jarrett say.
Yeah. Or even they could have just Adam Bomb could have just won. It's like this is King of the Ring at this point where it didn't really mean that much for this year because this year was when wrestling was terrible. So you could just put it on him. To be fair, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, besides that,
yeah. I mean,
or you could just could have just gave it to freaking Doink the Clown. No one cares.
Well, I think they did have they had Brett win it in 93 and Brett also won it in 92.
Yeah, and then Owen won it in 94, right?
Yeah. And Triple H won it in who won 96? Austin, yeah.
Yeah, Austin, yeah.
And then Triple H won in 97. And Ken Shamrock, even though you want to say it's the greatest push, whatever, but at the time, Ken Shamrock winning in 98 made sense. Billy Gunn winning in 99, I think, that's when it started going a bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. But I think King Mabel was probably the first one that was, even if Jeff Jarrett did win it, Razor Ramon, Shawn Michaels, I don't know. But Adam Bomb, if he won it, I think it'd have been probably on the same level. Though Adam Bomb would have probably got a better push.
Yeah. Yeah. Because remember, he went on to become Brian Clark from the greatest tag team of all time, Chronic. I can't say that out laughing. But yeah. Chronic.
But yeah. I don't think I have any other lasting memories of Mabel, Viscera, Big Daddy V.
No. And this will sound really bad. I doubt he'll ever be inducted into the Hall of Fame or anything, because what has he done? Which sounds pretty bad, but...
Well, yeah, I mean, he might just go in there as a Legends... what's it called?
What, Sympathy inductee? That sounds really bad. But yeah.
Okay, yeah, I guess that closes us out for this episode.
Yo.
Even though we went on random tangents as well, but hey, look, when the combined total of the stuff that we had to watch was less than half an hour, and within those matches, mainly is punches and kicks.
But you say that. This is already right. This is a little behind the scenes stuff. I legit forgot that I had to do this. I was like, yesterday I was like, oh no, I need to watch all these in like 3 hours. So when I got home from work, I was like, okay, I've got 3 hours, I can do this.
Yeah.
And I was done in half an hour. I was like, oh wow. I didn't even have to speed this up. Wow, okay. This is terrible. But yeah.
When I messaged you this, right, and I messaged you the matches to watch, and you messaged me, cheers, man, because I found your message until you watch it, and I was like, I messaged you back saying, no, you ain't gonna thank me after watching those matches.
Yeah, I didn't. I was literally saying, I was like, I hate you.
Yeah,
but it didn't take that long.
Well, and they were far from as bad as I thought they could have been.
Yeah,
as well.
Same. Yeah. I didn't finish feeling like I hated myself. So yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Viscera, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh. So yeah, I guess that's us wrapping up then, because I have nothing else to say. Thanks for the memories. Okay. So I have been the man who actually sat through all these solo matches, literally as it was the person who's wrestling themselves. He was just there. Kyle Charles, and you have been.
I'm the man who tried to he bought lingerie for Trish Stratus that she thought that I was gonna wear myself. CY Chung. And
I'd like to thank you all for listening to us. Have a good old talk about the man known as Big Daddy V, Mabel, etc., etc. Do any of you guys remember his run in the WWE? It was actually longer than you would think.
Yeah. How long was he? How long was he actually there for?
So he was there from, if I remember correctly, let me just actually double check this on his Wikipedia, because I know he left in like 2006.
Yeah.
2007ish, but then he came back a couple of times after that. But I think altogether he was there for like 10 years.
Oof. Yeah, but then again, Alicia Fox was there for 10 years.
Yeah. All right, so he was there. He started in 1993.
Yeah.
Then he left in 96. Came back in 98. And then left in 2000. Went to TNA for a bit.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Maybe that's when he was called Big Daddy Voodoo, right?
Yeah, he was only there for like a week.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They had one match.
Yeah, 2 matches. Yep. And then he returned in 2004 and was there to 2008. And then he was in All Japan from 2010 to 2011. Okay. Oh, that's where he was Big Daddy Voodoo. Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, so basically he was there on and off for like 10 years.
Okay.
That is crazy. So, yeah. Was you a fan of him when he was Viscera or Mabel or none of the above? And you can let us know by leaving a comment in the comment section if you're watching this on the YouTubes, or you can give us a message on Instagram and Twitter. All our social media handles in the descriptions if you're listening to this on the podcast app. And don't forget to give us a like, share, and subscribe on YouTube, and give us a 5-star review if you're listening to this on the podcasting app. And until next time, guys, I'd like to thank you all for taking a trip with us around the multiverse. Bye.
Bye.